everyone, I'm Shannon Lee with the Veggie Nut. This video is part of the cruelty-free Christmas collaboration put together by Emily from Bite Size Vegan, and I'll have a link to the playlist with everybody else's video at the end of this one, so be sure to check that out as well. I wanted to share my vegan lasagna because this is a recipe that vegans and non-vegans will love. It's really delicious, rich and creamy, and you will not miss the dairy at all. I'll show you how to make a more traditional lasagna and a vegetable lasagna. I personally like veggies in my lasagna, but it's all preference, so you decide which one you want to make. Now let's get cooking, and I hope everybody has a very happy and healthy holiday. For this recipe, you're going to need some vegan mozzarella cheese, some raw cashews, some unflavored, unsweetened non-dairy milk, some lasagna noodles, pasta sauce, tofu, some fresh basil, Italian seasoning, onion and garlic powder, salt and pepper, and some nutmeg. Now you're going to just follow the instructions on the back of the lasagna noodles. Cook those. Once they're done, set those aside. You want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to soak 2 cups of cashews 4 to 6 hours, and then you're going to drain them and add the cashews to a blender. You're going to add 1.5 cups of non-dairy milk. One teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, some salt and pepper to taste, and you gotta do the fancy pinky like I'm doing, and some nutmeg. Now if you don't have nutmeg or you don't like nutmeg, you could skip this part, but I think nutmeg really takes this sauce to a whole nother level. I love it. And now you're gonna just blend this, and it's going to be so rich and creamy and delicious and addicting. Now this sauce is great on or in pretty much anything, not just this recipe. Now for the vegan ricotta cheese, you're gonna take 2 blocks of tofu. I like using firm, but you could really use any tofu you would like. And you're gonna add 1/2 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1/2 tablespoon of onion powder, 1/2 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, some salt and pepper to taste, there goes that pinky again, and 1 to 4 tablespoons of non-dairy milk, depending on the consistency and texture you would like your vegan ricotta cheese. And you're going to just give this a mash by hand. You're going to add some chopped fresh basil, as much as you would like. Mix that again. Some fresh parsley would be nice too. Now we are going to start working on the lasagna. You want to take a tray and add some sauce to the bottom. You're going to add a layer of noodles. You're going to add a generous amount of the tofu. You want to save half for another layer though. And then you're going to add as much or little daiya cheese as you would like. Daiya, tomato. And you're going to add some more noodles. Now there's no right or wrong way of layering this. This is just how I like it, but you could layer it any way you would like. Now we're going to add that delicious cheese sauce. Oh, that cream sauce is so good. You could skip that if you want to, but why would you want to? It is so good, you won't be sorry. And some more noodles. and some more tofu. A little more cheese. And some sauce. I'm not a fan of a lot of sauce, but feel free to add as much as you would like. And some more pasta. And more of that heavenly cashew sauce. And I have a little bit more tofu left, so I'm just going to finish that off. And add one last layer of lasagna noodles. Now you're going to top it off with some sauce. And you're gonna cover it with some foil and bake it in the oven for about 20 minutes. And then I like to uncover it, add a little more daiya cheese, and pop it back in the oven uncovered for 5 to 10 more minutes. And once that's cooked, you want to let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes before cutting into it and enjoying. Now for the vegetable lasagna, you're going to cook whatever veggies your heart desires. For me, I like using some spinach, some squash, some peppers, mushrooms, onions, and garlic. And you're just going to saute up any veggies. And I like adding a little onion powder, garlic powder, some red pepper flakes, some Italian seasoning, and a little more nutmeg. Now you're going to cook that all down, and you'll notice that the veggies will make it more liquidy, and there'll be some extra juice and liquid there. You want to try to remove any excess liquid that you can before putting it in your lasagna, because nobody wants a runny, wet lasagna. Now you're going to just make the lasagna the same way that I did before, except for this time you're going to add 2 layers of veggies in between your noodles. And that's it. It's that simple. Do 1 layer and then have another layer. And voila, there you have it. A traditional vegan lasagna and a vegetable lasagna. I hope you enjoy, and happy holidays, everyone.